versus late to the party. We follow the gamers run through the tournaments once more as they were once more victorious. And that means that this is the match between the two teams that so far are unbeaten. Gamers here with 2 wins. As is late to the party. And yeah, that is going to be interesting. Late to the party coming in here versus gamers. And we have Avalon and Hunter already ready here on the left side. Whilst Cascabel and Goodnut once more are coming in here as Team 2. As Team Gamers with their mixed fleet. It's 4 light cruisers versus the mixed fleet that we already know and love from the previous games with that line ship. Let's see how the light cruisers will fare this time. They've played against the light cruiser formation once before. This map here, obviously, is a different one though. It's a pretty small map, but it has these rocks that block any straight line of sight. The light cruiser formation this time, one of the formations brings 6 guns with a lot of firepower as they have a lot of reload, and a couple of 2-stage size 3 missiles. And then the other one is a purely size 2 missile fleet, only single stage missiles, but 188 of them. And that's going to be interesting. As we going into the Creek sector, into the Luther system on the map of Aurora. And here we freaking go, guys. So who do you think will win this one? Will it be the blue team? Will it be Avalon and Hunter? Or will it be Goodnut and Cascabel? Well, the gamers prevail once more here. As the light cruisers come in a formation here. Sticking together. Only 4 zones on this map. It's, as I said, a lot smaller, quite the polar opposite of what we saw before when it comes to size and so on. And yeah, let's see how this all goes. Duelists, Musketeer, Scourge, and Flare coming in here. As these guys are slowly moving into the middle. Yeah, it's one of the older maps. It could do with an update. But it's a map that we have played so far in all of the tournaments because it gives really good games. Per se. And it's not that hard to play, I believe. Yeah. Let's see how it goes. For sure, I'm really looking forward to more maps in this game. If you are a map designer in this game, get in contact with me if you feel like you have a great map for a tournament. Would love to have it in the next one. In general, as I said, would love to have more projects going around Nebulous, as this game currently is absolutely fire for me. Like, these are just a lot of fun with all the different varieties that the OSP has brought in now. We didn't see any mind warfare or anything like that just yet. But yeah, I want to see how this goes. Oh, and then we see some things going up against ship over here. The Oceanias has to be careful as the light cruisers go towards the middle. Revenge once more on its trip to capture a point, going towards Alpha, whilst the rest of the formation is going towards B. We'll see how good their point defenses will be, I guess, relatively soon. Here we go. The line ship is hiding for now. As the light cruisers with their 2-stage missiles and their big missile swarm are coming in. Ooh, firing. Opening up fire quickly here, but that's not the target. Okay, that's first of all the wrong round. It's also not the most important target here. Fragmentation rounds not really doing much. Oh, not doing anything at all against the monitors with their 40 centimeters of armor. 40 millimeters? Well, their armor. They're pretty heavily armored. B point, the first one to be captured. Time limit actually is the wrong one. Supposed to be 45 minutes and not an hour, but it is what it is. Yeah, it's quite different to the map we had before, but that's on purpose. I wanted to create more varied matchups and so on. As I said, this time around we are looking for the best all-rounder flights in this tournament. Next month we might do that differently, because I really would love to have these on a monthly basis now. If you have a good rule set idea, let me know down below. And yeah, let's see how this all goes. Amphiorita moving around here now with a lot of guns. As we have the first missile shot coming out, and the Oceanus is not a ship to survive this. The amount of missiles here already might be overkill. Like, this ship has nothing to do to deal with this. So first blood will go to the blue team, but I mean they have to get the job done, as they are 4 versus 8 ships. So let's see. Radar taken out, but the thing that pops up below them is the issue. Heavy cruiser aiming up its guns and will open up fire onto light cruisers, and the light cruisers can take this for a while, but not for forever, that's for sure. Heavy cruiser rounds starting to land, and these light cruisers now have to find a way of hiding away from this. Heavy cruiser fire will beat them as they return fire, and especially this thing will beat them. As 8 quadruple mounts are aiming up now, getting ready to open up on the light cruisers. Light cruisers returning fire. And no missiles flying at the moment, which is interesting. Okay, fragmentation shells trying to get rid of some point defenses. Thrusters also getting hit there. Point defense turrets, I guess, the goal of this kind of fire. But the light cruisers, in return, eating a lot of shots here. Missile swarms coming out. A lot of missiles now flying down low. Whilst we have some rockets coming in from the side, but they don't hit much. They don't hit anything, actually. Missiles flying in here, but they get decimated as well. So missiles not making it through, and that's a massive problem for the blue team. That is a massive, massive problem for the blue team. As the gamers do continue once more at dealing with the enemy. Yeah, the Jerichos should have come at the same time. Timing here between Avalon and his teammate not perfect. This should have been done beforehand, or right at the same time. Timing here absolutely far from perfect, as we have a lot more missiles coming in now. And this time they actually hit. Tugboat here gets completely obliterated. And the line cruiser also loses its boosted reactor, and that is really, really bad. This thing being dead in the water is a complete tragedy for the gamers. Second missile swarm is the charm, as the line ship actually is taken out already. Heavy cruiser alone can still win the battle, but there still seem to be a good amount of missiles left in these. We have 34 on this ship, 44 on this ship, so yeah, still 80 missiles remaining. Missiles coming in return. They need to take out one of the light cruisers. Light cruiser damage so far, though, still relatively mediocre, and it's not the missile ones that take the damage. Whilst those are the ones that are the scary part here. Red team has more points captured at the moment. And their missiles actually, no, most likely won't make it through. It was close, but the red team's missiles not that fantastic. As we have another swarm of missiles coming in here for one of the monitors. Both monitors heavily crippled, so yeah, the fleet of Casabel really, really limited now. Can go for more capture points though. Potentially can go for C. Like, the capture point game for sure. Potentially in favor of red team. But yeah, stage 3 missile here coming in immediately, getting a hit in. Does not actually do that much damage. First one of the light cruisers here really starts to take damage, but next missile shot here, Jericho's coming around, getting eliminated by the Sarisas. 2 more coming around though, and that's a problem. Might hit the line ship. Yes, first one gets strikes the line ship. Second one finds its way though, and that's the first good couple of systems here taken out for the heavy cruiser, and that is a massive, massive problem. As now more missiles come in from the side here, and they are really close already, and this might be a pretty quick game here now. Avalon and Hunter really getting the damage in here now with their massive, massive missile swarm. As the good nut is taking even more damage. And yeah, blue team already has more capture points as well. Really, really well done. Heavy cruiser still alive, but can't really do much. And these missiles doing a fantastic job. Hunter with the missile swarms really doing the job here. Some missiles coming in return. But these missiles really never have done much. The walleye haven't gotten a single effective hit in any of these matches so far. No, last time they shot some ships down. But yeah, they are obviously pretty mediocre missiles in general. We've got a race from Flicks, much appreciated. Yeah, this is over. Monitor is trying to move around here, but can't do much. B point is being captured by the Ventura, but winning the capture race here is not really an option anymore either. It's down to 1 ship, and there's still enough guns on the other side. Like, if they would have killed off both gunships and so on, then there might be the way where the other side is out of missiles, and then they can't shoot all the small ships, and then the small ships can run around. But with still all guns being able to fire, that is not really an option either. The Piranhas, I believe, were the chance. They were the shot of taking out one of the missile ships, and then this game would have looked completely different, but they didn't achieve anything, and that was the major issue here. Active decoy coming out. Calypso moving around, still trying to get places, but it's only 3 ships remaining. The light cruisers on the other side. One of them heavily beaten up, but still all functional, and that should easily allow blue. Like, blue just needs to put each of these into 1 point and go from there. We have some repair teams here trying to move around, trying to do stuff, but they are really overworked. There's not that much left for them to do. And missiles here, still 14 on this one. Still 14 missiles here, and we still have... Oh, no, we don't have any Jerichos, but the heavy cruiser is 2 beaten up. And we have 1 restore here, then we have 2 more restores.
The enemy is securing zone Comet.
So, yeah.
The enemy is securing zone Boxer.
And the heavy cruiser now gets beaten up by the light cruiser as well, before it can get itself back online, before it can get the guns back, which is the issue. Like, gun gets repaired over here and so on, but they get hit before they can get back online, before they can get back on target. That was the last hope here, I guess. Maybe getting a couple of good salvos, as one of the gun light cruisers would have been hit. If this one would have been able to get online, get some good shots on this one, and then maybe the other one would not have been around. Maybe There could have been something done, but still 14 missiles should be enough to kill this one off as well. So, yeah.
The enemy secured zone common.
Cargo feeder tries to run. And the heavy cruiser
Enemy secured zone
is getting shoot up now as well. Yeah, more repairs trying to go up here. Trying to get the launches back online, but it's too much damage. It's too much damage. Really good game by the light cruiser formation. Like, it's a pretty simple design, but it's really well executed here by Avalon and Hunter with these light cruisers. Just getting on top of the enemy, and checking out how their positioning is, maybe softening up some of the point defense carriers with the the two-stage missiles or with guns, and then just murdering the big ships with the swarm missiles. As one of the missiles tries to get here for the duelist, but here comes the revenge, and there's nothing left at this ship to defend, and here we go. Here we go. The North Shore is down as well. As blue team is getting all 4 points now. Only the Monitor and the Revenge are still around. And here we go. GG. Well played by Avalon Hunter. Quick game. Quick game. As late to the party is getting the W here. Hunter and Scorch. Hunter here really doing damage with the missiles. Absolutely annihilating the line ship early on. That couldn't get enough shots out there. That would have gotten a couple of shots out. Would have maybe been a different story. But wasn't able to do that. The Monitor is also not achieving much. Heavy Cruiser did a good bit against one of the light cruisers, but the missiles just came in too quickly. And yeah, that was well played.